All right, what's up, guys? We are back. I'm not sure what day this is with the car, but we've done a little bit of cleaning on it. Well, let me say my daughter's done a little bit of cleaning on it, and we're gonna give y'all another look at the car. Our little baby 16s, which I actually like a lot. I don't know why, I just like them. Unfortunately, they're not gonna fit with bigger brakes, and they're not wide at all, so they're gonna have to go. Either I'm gonna go 17s or 18s with those. The car has a little bit of tint, but it does need to be replaced because it's kind of got the like wavy look to it from the inside. So just with me driving the car more over the past few days, like I've discovered a lot of new things and problems that will be addressed, which isn't a big deal. We got a little exhaust rattle, which I don't care about that. The suspension is shot, like the entire suspension. I thought it was just the front, and I did order some struts for the front, which I'm going to go and put on because the car has so much bounce to it that I have to go ahead and get that done. Sorry for the train in the back, but I'm going to go and start working on that really soon. And other than that, I think we just got like the tray under the front is hanging down and dragging. Let me see if you can see it, but it's dragging, so I'm gonna get that taken off. Most people take it off anyway, and with us swapping, it's not even gonna matter. One of the things I am proud about is the headlight cleanup. It's not my first time doing this. I used to clean headlights all the time with the whole sanding, buffing, and restoring process. So the headlights came out really good. They're really not great at night still, so I'm either gonna change the bulbs and make some adjustments to the alignment on them, or have to replace them. But I should be able to make it work for the time being. Not that big of a deal. Okay, I haven't really messed with the interior too much. Just typical things like it needs some actual fitted floor mats and needs to be cleaned up. I'm gonna actually wrap the trim to get rid of this brown. So this wood grain is kind of played, so we're definitely going to get all that done. Of course, I've been playing around with the stereo system. I got a little something in there, but as far as a daily driver go, that is essential for me. Show y'all the engine, which isn't nothing special, but it is a running car, so I probably will sell this motor once I'm done with everything, or almost done with everything. It definitely needs to go, and it might be worth a little bit of money. So left to right, I don't really need to measure it because, like I said, it's a pretty known well swap. But if I was doing this like as a first attempt by anyone in the world, I would definitely take a lot of measurements. But hey, I'm happy, more than happy not to have to do that. More than happy to not have to fabricate anything. It's nasty, I got all that clean. But we got a few chips on the car, like here. I'm probably gonna just maybe touch those up with a little bit of paint. There's a few dents on it somewhere. So I got one right here that needs to be cleaned up. I'm not sure if this is gonna buff out or not. I haven't put my buffer on it at all. Probably wash it one more time and then give it a shot. That might clean up. And the rear bumper. The rear bumper is gonna go anyway. But on this side, I think there's like a dent somewhere. It's like all the dents are small, so it's not really a big deal. Especially on a white car. It's like you really don't even notice it that much versus it being on a black car. One thing I did notice was that on the trunk side, there's a difference between these cars and the 335s, and that's because they have big mufflers on them. I don't know if you can see that, but basically there's no space underneath for an additional muffler on the right side. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is still got mess back here from my other project, but there's a big tray down there, and it's removable. And what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to find a tray out of like an M3 or 335 so that it will create the space I need on this side to put another muffler on. Which, like I said, BMWs, as much as I don't like them sometimes, they are very well engineered. They're well thought out cars, and I just gotta figure out a few minor things and I think we'll be on the go. But that's my update of what the car now looks like. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I also pulled the clips out of this since the last video, but actually I'm looking for another piece to replace that with. I think I'll be able to find one pretty easily, hopefully. But yeah, I'm still happy with the car. It's in really good condition, and believe it or not, I paid under $3,000 for this car. And you know, I bought it knowing that it did need some work. Like, the air works, but it smells like it's leaking Freon somewhere, so that's gonna be something I have to take care of. I knew the suspension was shot when I bought it. I think it had a bad tire on it when I bought it. It was leaking air, which it wasn't a big deal. I wish I had known, because like the first day I got the car, well, the second day, the car was on flat. Like the rear tire in the back was on flat, like to the rim flat. So that was a nice surprise. But a lot of small things to come right now before we start killing it with the engine tear out and transmission tear out. Because my whole objective is to be able to transition and enjoy that transition from driving the car as a stock car that's like kind of slow right now to turning into a complete monster and like being a car that you won't even recognize just from the sounds and looks of it. So what I'm gonna do is I also have a draggy, so I'm gonna do some performance tests with it. I'll see if I post those or not. Like I said, with draggy you can record the videos with it, so I might just do that type of recording with that and post those later. But pretty much I'm gonna do the 60 to 0 test, which is like the only braking test that the draggy offers, which is fine. I can mess with that. And 0 to 60 and maybe a quarter mile. I might not even do quarter mile with this car. It's so slow, but maybe an eighth of a mile. That might work. But I think that wraps it up. Like I say, I'm still hyped, ready to start seeing some major changes on the car. But for now, until I can get my engine out my truck and everything, I'm just driving it and enjoying it for what it is. All right, till the next project. Peace.